Welcome to Wrestling Pro News, your number one stop for the biggest shocks, twists, and unforgettable drama in the wrestling world. And today we are breaking down a moment that lit the WWE Universe on fire and rewrote the storylines heading into WrestlePalooza. At Clash in Paris on August 31st, 2025, Roman Reigns went toe-to-toe with Bronson Reed in a brutal 22-minute slugfest that had the entire Law Defense Arena shaking as over 30,000 fans roared for every move. Reigns, the original tribal chief, fought back from Reed's massive power moves with Superman punches, an avalanche Samoan drop, and a crushing spear that sealed the victory, but the celebration was short-lived. As Reigns reclaimed his stolen sneakers by choking out Paul Heyman with a guillotine and tossing the shoes to the crowd, Braun Breaker exploded out of nowhere with a thunderous spear through the announce table, and Reed followed with not one, not two, but three devastating tsunamis, leaving Reigns broken, stretcher-bound, and hospitalized with fractured ribs as Jey Uso's attempted save failed miserably. Reports confirmed MRIs and X-rays forced WWE to announce Reigns was indefinitely sidelined, but in WWE, every injury is a seed planted for chaos, and this one grew into something monumental. Enter AJ Lee. Fresh from her emotional SmackDown return in Chicago just days earlier, where she shocked the world by attacking Becky Lynch after Lynch slapped CM Punk, AJ brought the fight straight to Raw in Paris on September 1st. With a vision, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, and Paul Heyman gloating in the ring, mocking the broken Punk and bragging that they now ruled WWE unchallenged, sirens pierced the arena. An ambulance backed into the arena. The doors swung open, and AJ Lee emerged, wheeling out a taped-up but defiant Roman Reigns. The crowd erupted in chants. AJ grabbed the mic, and her message was crystal clear. Becky Lynch had crossed the line when she humiliated Punk, and now AJ was here to finish what was started. Roman Reigns, battered but unbowed, took the mic and roared at Rollins that AJ had brought him back, that his fight wasn't finished, and with his finger raised in the air as the crowd thundered in approval, the tribal chief declared war on the Vision. Punk and Jey Uso soon joined AJ and Reigns, forcing the Vision to retreat, and in that moment, WWE fans realized this wasn't just about titles anymore. This was about survival, revenge, and rewriting legacies. AJ Lee's SmackDown return had already shocked fans because after a decade away due to spinal issues, many thought her in-ring days were over. But WWE made it clear this wasn't a cameo. Reports suggest AJ is here for a full run, targeting Becky's Women's Intercontinental Championship and linking her legacy to both Punk and Reigns in a storyline that now connects personal vendettas with factional wars. The Vision had been running unchecked since WrestleMania 41, with Rollins' manipulative leadership, Lynch's ruthless interference, and Heyman's betrayal of Reigns cementing their dominance. But AJ's ambulance rescue ripped momentum away from them and injected new fire into the Bloodline story. Fans online immediately lit up X, calling AJ's move cinema, dubbing it one of the greatest returns in wrestling history, and debating whether this could set up a Hell in a Cell at WrestlePalooza, or even a Survivor Series War Games match with AJ, Punk, and Reigns uniting against Rollins, Lynch, Breaker, and Reed. Add to that the uncertainty around Jey and Jimmy Uso possibly reforming the fractured bloodline, and suddenly the road to WrestlePalooza has become a battlefield. What makes this even more powerful is how AJ and Reigns' stories parallel resilience. Reigns, who has already fought through leukemia twice and carried the Universal Championship for over 1,300 days, refuses to stay down even when his body is shattered, while AJ, written off by many, has returned at 38 years old to take on the woman who has become WWE's most vicious heel. Together, they embody defiance, legacy, and survival against a Vision that is fed on arrogance, dominance, and manipulation. So the question now is clear. Can AJ Lee and Roman Reigns, with Punk and maybe even the reunited Bloodline, crush the empire Rollins and Lynch have built? Or will the Vision prove their dominance unstoppable on September 20th? Fans, we want your predictions in the comments right now. Do you see WrestlePalooza exploding with AJ and Punk versus Rollins and Lynch? Do you expect a multi-man bloodline battle? Or could this be the stage for one of the most brutal Hell in a Cell matches in WWE history? Smash that like button if you're hyped for AJ's heroic return, hit subscribe and ring the notification bell for more deep dive coverage, and stay with us here on Wrestling Pro News as we break down every twist on the road to WrestlePalooza. This is bigger than titles. This is about vengeance, pride, and rewriting the story of WWE forever.